and to shed more light on the American-Iranian war. We are delighted to have with us Dr. Mostafa Ragab, Chairman of the Egyptian Federation in Europe. Hello, Dr. Mostafa.
Good evening to you and to everybody in Egypt.
Sir, Chief of the International Agency for Atomic Energy, Rafael Grossi, said that the IAEA has found no evidence that Iran is making nuclear bomb. What's your take on that statement?
We've seen that excuse before so many times. It's just an excuse to hit countries or to cause some damage. So it's an excuse the U.S. has been using before. We saw it in Iraq. And what the United States thought it was going to be a quick operation, it turned out to be a very messy one, not just including the Gulf countries, but extended to Cyprus, and God knows where is this war going to escalate to. In the UK, we have a very strange stand from the government, and Mr. Starmer have announced that he will not allow the US to use any British bases to attack Iran. Obviously, Trump hit back and said England is not the same as it used to be. Most of the other European countries are helping the United States. But what we're seeing here is that the United States is getting a lot of help to attack Iran. And it is sad to see all these attacks coming from the American bases in the Middle East, especially in the Gulf countries. And now we can see that Iran is targeting a lot of places, not just military bases. The United States embassy has been hit in Saudi Arabia, and also Iran has been hitting bases in Cyprus. So this war is escalating and getting out of hands. And what we have to look at now is the economic effect that's going to happen to the world regarding the petrol price, regarding the trade. It's going to be a very messy operation, and obviously it's not going to end tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be going for a long time.
Dr. Mostafa, do you expect new parties to join the conflict?
Obviously, Great Britain have made their position clear. So France has got ships in the Middle East there, and other European countries are helping and allowing the Americans to use their bases. So obviously, we can see that other countries that have been hit that might join the war against Iran. And we've seen a lot of saying from Gulf countries against Iran. So they might just say that, but it will be very bad if they join the war against Iran. That will really be a big development and a very messy development. We hope it will not happen. We hope it will just stay where it is now, that they just against Iran hitting, targeting, European targeting in their countries. But that doesn't look like it. And we can see that Cyprus has been hit, Kuwait has been hit, and we also can see blast had all over the Gulf countries. And the tourism industry, you can see that Great Britain have got 300,000 British people in the Gulf, and they invited people to register, to evacuate them, and they are talking to the Gulf countries to try and get those people out of the Gulf, out of the different countries in the Gulf. And the people have registered to come out, so far 130,000 registered, but there is a lot of tourists there. You cannot really estimate how many people there, but if this is happening, that gives you the indication that they are expecting this war to be a lot worse if they're going to evacuate the people from there. So they are expecting things to be a lot more worse. So we're looking at things developing day by day now, and it's not coming down. No, it's escalating a lot more.
Sir, what's your opinion in London's statement on supplying Cyprus with defense weapons?
Well, the UK made their position clear. They will not join the war against Iran. But supplying Cyprus, because Cyprus is getting hit, that's a different matter. So they might give Cyprus some defense military things, but to join the war, the UK have made their position clear. They're not going to. Cyprus, obviously, it was a British colony, and still there's a lot of work with Great Britain on Cyprus. So that might be the case, that England will help Cyprus to defend themselves against the rockets they're getting from Iran, because we know for sure that they've been hit by Iran. So to help them to defend themselves is different than joining the war.
Dr. Mostafa, do you expect a U.S. retreat in case of Iran's launching more attacks against U.S. targets?
Well, we can see that the Iranian is not getting quiet. They are escalating the situation. We can see that the American have asked for a ceasefire and the Iranian have refused. So it is, they are in a very difficult situation now. So they might just get mad and escalate the war more, because they will not allow themselves, I mean the Americans, they will not allow themselves to be in this position. And obviously they might use Israel to have more attacks on Iran and to be more effective in the war against Iran. So they're not going to be quiet for what's happening. They lost a lot. I mean, their defense system, and they using a lot of military equipment, and they cannot stay in the war for a long time. They estimated that it's going to take, the time they estimated is not going to be true. It's going to be a lot longer than what they estimated. So obviously that requires a lot of weapons, it requires a lot of money, a lot of help. Whether they get it or not, that is different. So we just hope that Mr. Trump will not go mad and do something really disaster in Iran.
Dr. Mostafa Ragab, Chairman of the Egyptian Federation in Europe, thank you so much for being with us.